It looks like we've gathered all the food there is to find on this planet. Yeah, yes, we'll bring the seeds back to Kobai. Thanks to us, our planet is saved. But we shouldn't celebrate just yet. If we don't recover the Cosmic Drive Key before our juice runs out, we won't be able to return home. I suppose we'll need to be more systematic in our search. Hey everybody, Lady Gear to you here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pikmin 3. In the previous video, actually for the past couple of videos, we've been working towards getting the last couple pieces of fruit in the game, and today we're going to begin our search for the Cosmic Drive Key in the Formidable Oak. So Captain Olimar's signal is coming from somewhere inside that massive wooden tower? According to Louis, yes. We can't afford to waste any time. Onward! So, what I believe is the first time since we've gotten every single type of Pikmin, we're gonna have 20 types, we're gonna have 20 of each Pikmin in the game, and I'm gonna be quiet for a moment so you guys can listen to the Pikmin real quick. I spotted some glittering gold material on top of the tree. I think I smelled treasure. I ended up there first thing tomorrow to investigate. Lou's refusing to go for some reason, but I'm not going to let him come between me and some undiscovered riches. So yeah, the Pikmin, if you have 20 of each Pikmin type, will actually start singing. This is a lot like in Pikmin 2, where if you had 20 of each Pikmin type in that game, they'd start singing Ando Uta, which is a Japanese song based off Pikmin, which, funny enough, that song actually outsold the first Pikmin game in Japan, which I've always found pretty funny. Captain Olimar, he's out cold, and what's that thing doing to him? I have no idea, we need to talk to him, though. Let's hurry and bring Olimar back to the Drake. I want to go home. Okay, fine. Let me just say, the desert in the background looks really beautiful. Like, I'm not that big of a fan of the desert scenery. I prefer more of a snowy mountain. But that's just my personal preference. The desert does have its beauty, but I'm just not personally that big of a fan of the desert. Did you see that? The thing ate Olimar. But maybe we could save him if we defeat it. Let's knock our Pikmin onto it, and charge! Oh my god, this is the most difficult boss fight in the history of anything ever. Alright, so let's dismiss our squad real quick, because if you have 5 Pikmin locked onto Olimar, then the cutscene will automatically trigger after 5 Pikmin already go to him. But if you charge the Pikmin towards him, then the maximum number of 10 will start carrying him instead. The Pikmin are behaving strangely. It seems they don't know which way to go. Somebody had better show them the way. I'll take care of it. Come on, Pikmin, to the SS Drake. Right, in that case, yes, the captain and I will protect you. Okay, we can't ride the geyser while carrying Olimar, so we'll have to take a new route back to the ship. Command the Pikmin carrying Captain Olimar. The order of responsibility for commanding Pikmin is Brittany, Charlie, Alf. Let me just ask. The winged Pikmin are carrying him, right? And they can fly. So why can't they just fly to the top and just take Olimar to the Drake there? That just does not make any sense at all. But anyway, one thing I'd like to demonstrate real quick is that before I forget, if we go over here, go into our apps, take out the camera, and look at the rock, it's a very fascinating rock indeed, but if you look at the rock, there is a Pikmin drawing on it. It's a little bit hard to see, but once you find it, then it's one of those things where once you see it, you're never going to unsee it again. Alright, let's take our Pikmin and collect the data file. Captured again, over and over. No matter how many times I tried to escape, I found myself atop this tower. Each time I awake to see that another day has passed. The grip of this wretched beast is taking its toll on me. My only hope is for someone to save me from this torment. Going dark again. Yeah, if it isn't obvious by now, the creature we just fought is holding Olimar captive. What is that? Could this be an ally of the creature we just battled? I think it's more than just an ally. It has the exact signal. Does that mean this life form is invincible? I don't know, but we'd best make our way out of here. Stan! Right, emergency retreat, but we mustn't forget about Brittany. Alright, this is the mysterious life form, also known as the Plasm Ray, the final boss of Pikmin 3. This enemy right here is basically, this is what the gameplay mechanic of the Formidable Oak revolves around. Because what we're doing today is that we have to go through the Formidable Oak, solve all the puzzles here, while avoiding the Plasm Wraith. It's going to be following us everywhere. It doesn't actually have that much of an interest in hurting your Pikmin. But if you're not careful, then the Plasm Wraith will carry them around. And if it captures Olimar, it'll take it back to the beginning. And if you do not have if your Pikmin are stuck in it by them, then you're going to lose all the Pikmin that are trapped in the Plasm Wraith. And the day will immediately end if that happens. So yeah, that leads to another one of my problems with this level. I'll go over more of my problems as we go along this area. But all in all, I'd like to say for the most part, I like this area. It is a really interesting gameplay mechanic. It has a lot of potential, and it fulfills a lot of that potential. It just has a lot of problems, which I'll be going over as we go through this place. It's invincible when it's transparent. Rescue Pikmin who have been absorbed by calling with a whistle. Alright, if you look at the gamepad, you can see that, well, you can't see the gamepad from the way I'm recording this Let's Play, but on the gamepad you can see the Plasm Wraith is represented by a green dot, and Olimar is represented by a blue dot. So you need to be careful with that. Plasm Wraith? It looks like the Plasm Wraith is trying to head back. This is not a good thing at all. It's a very bad thing. Sell yourself. Fist me like a man. Oh, there you are. Okay, yeah, this is really not a good situation at all. Okay, get away from me, get away from me, get away from me. Get away from me. Stop following me. Also, one thing I like to complain about, the Pikmin AI is very dumb around the Plasm Wraith. It will go directly into it, rather than fly more closer towards the wall. It's very stupid. I don't like it at all. It's very dumb, but it is a problem. It's not that big of a problem compared to some of the stuff that we're going to be dealing with when we go to this area. There's a wrecking ball up there that will instantly knock it down, but I just feel it's going to be faster to destroy the wall like this. It is worth mentioning, I have said this before, but I'm not entirely sure if this is true or not, but I did read somewhere that knocking down the wall, like throwing your Pikmin in the very center of the wall, will tear it down faster. It certainly seems like this, but I've personally never really tried this out for myself. Well, I have tried it out, and it does seem like it is faster. But what I'm trying to say is that I've never seen anything to confirm this. These enemies right here, these are Searwigs. They're basically flying Sear Grubs. We will face them a lot more in the in mission mode, but we don't see them a whole lot in the main story for the game. Attack's only effective when it is gold colored. Alright, let's switch over to Brittany and have her use the go here button again to go this way. Run away, Brittany, run for your life. We can have our Pikmin lock onto this and get some bomb rocks real quick, because that's going to activate a shortcut, which is going to be very useful for this area. I'm going to be using mostly shortcuts this time around, because there isn't a whole lot of stuff we can do here that's all that useful. If we use these shortcuts, it kind of makes the whole point of, it kind of makes a lot of the Formidable Oak a little pointless to go through. So I personally feel it's better to use these shortcuts rather than, like, actually playing through the area itself, which might seem dumb, but it's just my personal opinion. I prefer using the shortcuts in this area because, for one, like I said, I do have a lot of problems in this area, and I kind of want to go through here as quickly as I can. But at the same time, At the same time, the shortcuts just make it a lot quicker to go through. And I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself over and over again. I just want to stress that I do find it a little pointless to go through here after if you use these shortcuts. Now, that being said, one other complaint I have about this area is that if the day ends and you go back, you have to carry Olimar all through here again. Everything you set up will remain there. Like all the walls you took down, all the bridges you built will remain there. Pikmin drawing right there if you want to go find it real quick. It's not that interesting, but it's worth pointing out. If you have Olimar, well, wait, how do we have 4 bomb rocks? Because there's only supposed to be 3. Wow. And we lost a couple of Pikmin. If I break down this wall, I'll be able to cut through this labyrinth and save myself some time. I wonder if there are any bomb rocks around. Well, let's throw them over here, just because we don't really have that much of a use for it. Like, I've never really seen 4 bomb rocks in this area. There's usually only 3, but I guess the game felt like being generous for once. Okay, okay, that's the thing that happens. If a captain is following you and they pick up a data file, it won't immediately appear on screen. It's only a secret file. I have it on screen right now, but it's not like it's that big of a deal, although it is a bit annoying to come across that while recording for this video. This golden glittering lifeform is taking a real sign to me. It doesn't seem dangerous, but it also won't let me go for some strange reason. I guess I've always gone along with animals, but this is kind of pushing it. Oh no. I thought I'd deactivate the forced sleep mode. See. Not to take away from the drama of that, but one thing I have to ask, this is a very serious question. Well, kind of a serious question. Olimar types those things, right? He doesn't, like, write them, and he doesn't, like, think it and then the computer writes it for him. He types it himself, right? Is he typing ZZZ before, he falls asleep, or not? Because, I don't know. That's just what it always seemed like to me, that he always, typed it, but then that message gives me the impression that, he types ZZZ, and then falls asleep. Okay, we're gonna throw Brittany over there. This will make sense in a minute. But first, let's get the data file before I continue explaining anything. In a dark place where I could barely see my own feet, I discovered a familiar plant. If I recall correctly, they're called luminous temples, and they bloom under strong light. Is there anything nearby capable of generating such a light? Yes, there is, and we'll take a look. What are the Pikmin doing over there? Okay, that was weird. I hope it doesn't run into the plasma wraith, because that'd be very stupid if they did. I'd be very upset if that was the case. In fact, I'm gonna do this right now. I was thinking about doing this later, but I'm just going to do this now. If you have Olimar in the water, then the plasma wraith cannot reach it, and then it'll start going after you. But this makes things a lot easier. Might not seem like it does, but trust me, it makes things a lot easier for you. Alright, switching back over to the captains. The plasma wraith is nearby. We gotta go. On a field recording for this video, there were a couple. I wasn't looking at my map, and I saw the plasma wraith, and it just suddenly appeared, and it legitimately scared me. And so that was an experience that I hope doesn't happen again. It's right there. I can see it. Maybe I'll only go after the captain. It does only go after the captain! Yes! That is such an awesome thing to know about! What are you doing? What are you doing? You jerk! You jerk! You jerk! Get away from my Pikmin, you monster! Get away from my Pikmin! Don't go after me! Don't go after me! Don't go after me! This is exactly what happened last time, too! My Pikmin, the plasma wraith just suddenly appeared, and it was being a huge jerk, and it cost me a lot of time, and now those winged Pikmin flew directly into the plasma wraith when I whistled them. These guys are idiots sometimes. I'm sorry, but they are. Let's try to let's run away from it. Let's run away. Get away from me, you freak. Okay, it doesn't seem to be chasing us anymore, which is a good thing, because I don't need that kind of stress in my life anymore. It's tearing me apart. Alright, let's lock onto this and charge. Okay, where's the plasma wraith now? It's on that thing. That's the perfect thing. That's a perfect way to explain a thing. I'm very terrible at explaining stuff, aren't I? Okay, what do I want to do now? We have enough time to do this. Oh, before I do anything else, do we have Link Pikmin with us? So we can't go back up there. We can go this way, though. We can whistle these guys before they do anything else. Yeah, we built the bridge. Because what we're gonna do now is that now that we can go across the bridge, we're gonna be going this way to activate another thing of light. One thing worth mentioning is that the Plasma Wraith is able to go over walls and out-of-bound areas to catch up to you quicker. It's able to go through areas that you yourself cannot get to. It's a bit of a jerk. Hey, Plasma Wraith, how's it going? Ah, get away from me! I was just saying hi. You don't have to be so mean to me. How did I make that voice? I'm weird. You guys have noticed by now, but I am a weird person. My username is Lady Geared You, after all. Like that's to be an indication of how weird I am. Alright, I'm definitely gonna have to remember to get those Pikmin back from the Plasma Wraith after it's done. Oh, well, after it goes back down there, this could give us a little bit of a head start, to follow our dreams of not getting eaten by the Plasma Wraith, even though it doesn't have teeth. Okay, it still has some Pikmin in its, it still has some Pikmin trapped inside it, so that's not exactly a good thing. Let's throw the Pikmin over there. I think that's enough. We can throw Captain now. Way. Hopefully we'll have enough time to complete the rest of the things that I want to do then. And I can see the Plasma Wraith off the distance. And let's get the data file. How long have I been out? My mind is still cloudy. The golden life form pursues me relentlessly. I don't have any Pikmin here to help me. I'm at the end of my rope, and I don't know how I'll ever escape. I think the forced sleep mode of my suit's kicking in. Losing consciousness again. Alright, so I see the Plasma Wraith on my map. It better get away from me. I'm losing a lot of Pikmin to this thing. We'll go save them later. It is not. You could have said that a minute ago, you idiot! It was 2 inches in front of you. You said nothing, and now that it's going away from us, now you say that it's coming after you. Charlie, you're kind of a dork. Okay, now let's go over here. There's a few more things I want to do today. We may end up leaving some Pikmin behind, because my primary focus right now is to get the last of the stuff that I want to do in the first place. The Plasma Wraith, like I don't think I've said this yet on this recording, but if the Plasma Wraith has some Pikmin trapped inside its body and the day ends, then you're gonna lose those Pikmin. There's a Arachno over here if you want to go fight it real quick. Let's take it down. I probably should have saved the Bomb Rock earlier from that, but whatever. Okay, now what we can do is that there's, I think we might have enough time to do this, actually. There's a platform over there the Wing Pikmin can carry, and I believe there's a data file in here that I'd like to go get. Okay, what's Alf doing? He's doing nothing. Okay. There's still some Pikmin trapped inside the... Okay, those Pikmin are low priority right now. I don't really care to save them real quick. Let's go get these Pikmin. And then after they're done with that, we'll get the data file. I still love the rock Pikmin sliding down on the Southern. Another mysterious data file. This is the 10th. What are these numbers anyway? That is something that I'll be talking about in the next video, so look forward to that. My map says there's the Wing Pikmin over here somewhere. Alright, yeah, we saved the, where's the Plasma Wraith now? It's over there. Oh, wait, the day is over. That went very smoothly, even though the Plasma Wraith got away a couple of times, and we did end up losing a couple Pikmin to it. That went very smoothly. I'm really happy with the way that it turned out, which means I don't have to re-record this again. It's such a beautiful sight. Wait, did the plasma ray turn into a bulb orb to eat those Pikmin? That was a little unusual. It looks like we cleaned out all of the edible matter on the accessible areas. From now on, we're going to be consuming our juice supply, if we don't find the Cosmic Drive key soon and get back to Kopai. It's good to build our juice supply like this, we should be alright for a little while. Well, we're way past the point of having to worry if we're gonna run out of juice, especially since we're probably gonna end off this Let's Play in the next video. In our attempt to rescue Captain Olimar, we encountered a mysterious life form that really seemed to have it in for him. It seems strange that this being would be targeting Hakataisen. Maybe we can find some answers when we get Captain Olimar back to the Drake. And with that, we're getting this video off here, so thank you guys so much for watching this video of Pikmin 3, and until next time, leave the gear to you. Oh yeah!